Welcome to New Creation Gospel Mission Daily Devotional. Thursday, 2nd July, 2026. Topic: God's presence makes the difference. Hymn 280, Trust and Obey. Memory. Verse: David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. 1 Samuel 18:14. Bible reading. 1 Samuel 18:10-16. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hand, as at other times, and there was a javelin in Saul's hand. And Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it. And David avoided out of his presence twice. And Saul was afraid of David, because the Lord was with him, and was departed from Saul. Therefore Saul removed him from him, and made him his captain over 1,000. And he went out and came in before the people. And David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. Wherefore when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him. But all Israel and Judah loved David, because he went out and came in before them. Message. In 1 Samuel 18:10-16, we see an obvious difference between Saul and David. Saul was once God's chosen king, but after he turned away from God, he lost God's presence. Because of that, he became troubled, insecure, and full of jealousy. Instead of finding peace, he was constantly troubled by David's success. David, on the other hand, wasn't trying to compete with Saul or prove anything. What made the difference in his life was because God was with him. Even when Saul tried to harm him, David kept surviving and growing stronger because God's hand was upon him. Saul's jealousy made him see David as an enemy, but everything he did to stop David only pushed him further into favor and victory. When God is with someone, no human plan can stop what God has decided. God's presence is the real advantage in life. Without it, even a king can be empty and restless. With it, even a young man like David can rise and succeed. As Christians, our greatest desire should be to remain in God's presence and walk closely with him every day. Success, favor, and victory do not come by human strength alone, but by living in obedience to God and trusting him completely. Just as David prospered because God was with him, we too will overcome challenges and fulfill God's purpose for our lives when we stay connected to him through prayer, his word, and faithful living. Central truth: God's presence makes the difference in our lives. Prayer. Father, let my life reflect your presence and lead me in the path you have prepared for me. Bible in 1 year. 2 Kings 1-4. May the Lord bless his word. Until tomorrow again, stay blessed and rapturable.